No, we lost. Frustrating day. Yeah, look, I thought we had plenty of opportunities to be in a more commanding position. I just, when and it happens, I was listening to the radio yesterday, I saw some stats. I was thinking the Collingwood-Richmond game, like they were plus 16 entries and down 6 goals. I thought, how does that happen? So we're 53 to 42, and I think, how does that happen? So we got counterpunched in an uncharacteristic manner out of our forward 50 in the last quarter for 4 goals. I mean, that just shouldn't happen and doesn't happen, and it did happen. And so we'll look at that. And we allowed them to spread the ball, and we stopped spreading the ball. And I thought in the third quarter when we had full control, and we should have gone to 4 or 5 goals up. It was just comedy capers of turnover after missed handball, missed from 20, drop mark, kick in, over the line. And in the end, it takes a bit of a toll. So, and you leave the gate open, and I thought they were terrific in the last quarter. They spread the ball, and really a 50, which someone checks someone and someone collapses off the ball. Is that a 50? I don't know. But then they take that down, and some poor defence, they get a goal. Then you think you take a mark, it's not a mark, and then drop mark and a play on when you don't get off the mark. So all those things add up to you're under more pressure than you should be. So we sit here losers. My boys gave effort. They really gave good effort, but really what I just spoke about in the wash, I think, was costly. And North, to their credit, we gave them the invitation back in, and to their credit, they took it. So Sutcliffe on Harvey was pretty good, but when you're turning the ball over that Brent's going to kick a couple of easy goals, isn't he? So that's how I see it. I could be wrong, but I reckon I'm a reasonable judge.
Can you put your finger on the reason behind those turnovers? Because it was uncharacteristic.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I'm not sure it's uncharacteristic.
You've been doing it for a few games.
Yeah, I think some of the players need to eradicate those errors out of their game. So I'd say I've seen a bit of that in those certain players. So they need to take that responsibility on to improve. Because good teams just capitalise,
Just coming to half-time, early the second quarter, I don't think you scored, but you had all the play. I mean, the signs are on the wall there a bit, weren't they?
Yeah, well, we know that's our challenge in our front half. We've got a young Alex Pearce, and trying to develop a couple and build some talent through there. We know that's a challenge for us, so we're working through that. We still kick 1-4, so.
Are you confident? I think you got an 8-week injury. Do you think Ballantyne will play finals?
Well, I haven't thought about it, to be honest.
Too far away? Is he going okay in his rehab,
Yeah, I think so. No one really tells me too much. Yeah.
Why do you think you stopped spreading the ball and they were able to shut you down a bit after quarter time?
Well, I don't think they shut us down. I think we could have spread the ball. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, a bit helter-skelter maybe. We spoke about composure 3/4 time, and look, the buck stops with me. We should be playing with composure. We need it, so I'm happy to take the hit. But failure's feedback. We need to get better, So.
What do you think about the Nathan Fyfe incident? I know you're probably not interested, but we'll get a lot of conjecture over the next 24 hours.
Where he went for the ground ball and went low.
Yeah,
that's how I saw it.
So I think he should be fine.
What? I don't know. I don't even know if he was reported or not, is he?
I think he was. Yeah.
Oh, was he? Yeah, okay. Well, you let the... Is it the MOP? They adjudicate, but... I know, I coach my players, if you go for the ball, you're going to be okay. But if you go for the man and you bump, or if you tuck yourself up to bump and you go for the man, when you can go for the ball, I think you're in trouble. But I think if you attack the ball, you're okay. So... Hopefully, on the vision, Nathan's attacked the ball and gone low for the ball. So if he's done that, he should be okay. But if he's tucked in and bumped, I think he's in trouble. But that's just my understanding of the rules. I could be wrong.
Confident in your system's going okay, but it was a case of errors and turnovers and so on.
Well, what do you think?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, a little bit of system, counter punch, a little bit. But I think fundamentally, the system is they shouldn't kick 7 out of your front half. That's unheard of. It does happen if you do some crap, and clearly we've done some crap somewhere. And but fundamentally, some of those other errors, you just can't defend or coach that. So I wouldn't have thought.
You're running out of time to reclaim that best form that you'll need.
I thought there were some really good signs today. They're a pretty good team, and we come into state and could have had the game iced by 3/4 time, but we didn't.
So you're confident you can get to that level come finals time?
What's confident? What is that?
Well, confidence that you can...
What is confidence?
I'm trying to think of a synonym
Hey?
now.
If you can tell me what confidence is, you can probably help me understand. What's confidence?
Well, you've got belief in your players that they can get to that level again.
Yeah, I've got belief in my players they can get to that level. Yeah.
Any injury concerns out of today?
No, not that I'm aware. No. I asked them and they all said they're clear. So, but as always, you need to gather yourself. They cool down, the body's cooled down. You might have some bits and pieces, but it doesn't seem on the surface anything significant.
Would you say you missed Pav today?
No, I thought we had opportunities without Matthew. A few drop marks, attempted chest marks when you should, maybe have him out, probably. No, I wouldn't have thought so.
Where's he at in terms of next week?
Pardon?
Pavlich, is he a good chance to come back next week?
I'm not sure. Not sure. He at my press conference during the week, I was asked that, and I said, "Look, I'm not overly confident."
Nothing's changed then the last couple of days.
So, yeah. Thank you. Thanks, guys.